What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur from that Facts and Cap podcast. Once again, we back, baby. And this one's a tough one, man. Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, Jennifer Hough. Those are three names we talking about today. So, Jennifer Hough. Matter of fact, let's start with Kenneth Petty. Kenneth Petty is Nicki Minaj's husband. They know each other from, I guess, back in the day. I'm not sure how far they go back. I'm not here to talk about that. So in 1994, Kenneth Hough, I would say allegedly, but he was convicted. Kenneth Petty raped Jennifer Hough. They went to the same high school. She was allegedly walking to high school. He came over and he raped her. He pled to a lesser charge as far as it went from rape to attempted rape. Allegedly, he had a weapon. I think it was a knife. Eventually, he had some type of rapport with Nicki Minaj. They end up marrying each other, right? He's under scrutiny right now because he went to L.A. He moved to L.A. with Nicki Minaj, of course, because she lives in L.A. And he failed to register to become a sex offender. Which makes sense to me because I'm sure Nicki Minaj doesn't want her address put out there to the public. Now, that's why you got to watch who you marry. You know what I'm saying? So, I say that to say basically I'm watching an interview of The Real where Jennifer Hough is being, the victim is being interviewed. So she's being interviewed. She tells her story. She explains how he raped her. And then she gets to how she's still being harassed. She says she's got a direct call from Nicki Minaj. And she's basically telling her, she said Kenneth Petty came to her house with 20 bands trying to offer it to her. With a pre-written story, you know, to basically not own up to what happened. It's a lot of stuff, man. Now, as we seen, now if y'all go look at my previous video, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and tell me what city y'all from. I want to know what city y'all from, but go look at my previous video of Karen Civil and Jason Lee. We've seen how this industry is such a dirty fucking game. I did another one with Karen Civil and Joyner Lucas. Karen Civil actually works with Nicki Minaj as well. That's neither here nor there. I'm not here to bash Karen Civil because I don't know what role she plays in this, if she has a role. What I'm saying, though, is that this is a cutthroat business, right? Allegedly, Jennifer Hough is saying she has family members that's being harassed. Literally, cousins that weren't even alive when this happened, getting approached to in the club. Now, y'all know, also as well, Nicki Minaj, let's go back to Nicki Minaj. Go look at the video I did earlier this week of her in the beef with the White House. She was talking to an interviewer or a publicist or something to that nature. She leaked their phone number out. She does it subtly. Like, she acts like she just screenshots the text message but doesn't blur out the number. She leaked that out. Her fans they're active. They in the streets. Let's just be honest. Her fans are the same fans that when she said some stuff about the White House and being anti-vax, they literally went out there and protested. Her fans are bullies. So I can imagine the harassment that this woman's put up with. Do I believe it? I sure do. I think that Nicki Minaj is trying to, I think she just loves her husband. I think she loves her husband, but I think that she also doesn't hold her husband accountable. You know, she's trying to cover up things. Now, I'm not here to go in on Nicki, but let's just sit here and look at her judgment. You know, she's had family members like her brother. You know, her brother has been accused of messing with underage girls. She bailed him out. She took up for him. So we know where Nicki Minaj stands. She loves so hard. It seems like she loves so hard that basically sometimes she doesn't hold people accountable. Kenneth Petty, you did what you did. And you need to be held accountable for it. It doesn't matter that you're married to Nicki Minaj. I do believe that this woman is being intimidated. I do believe that everything that she said is, I believe it. I believe it. So now we gotta look at Nicki Minaj like, why don't you hold people accountable? Why do you always take up for the people that's doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you tied in between this? So like, we gotta look at her as a person. Like, how do you stand on it? What do you stand for? Where is your moral high ground? What do we believe? Like, you know what I mean? We got to look at her as a person, man. Sometimes you got to put that celebrity shit to the side and figure out, hey, what side of the coin do you stand, especially as a woman, especially as a black woman? How do you tell another woman what she need to say, this, that, and the third? You harass another woman. How do you tell her how she need to feel as a woman, as a black woman? They even tried to fix the narrative. She said they tried to fix the narrative and call her a white woman. Because you know when we say, she said, oh, it's just a white woman. We know how America feel, black Americans, black people in general feel about a white person claiming rape. You know what I mean? We hold a little skepticism. So all I'm saying is, we got to start looking at Nicki Minaj different. She worked with Karen Civil. We already looking at Karen Civil different. We already know that they doing things out here, that they're fixer-uppers. Like, they hold power. They're women of power. And see, the reason they get away with these things is because we're so hard on men, especially black men. I'm not saying black men don't do things wrong, because they sure do. But we don't ever stop for a second to look at the black women and what they doing wrong. These Olivia Pope wannabes. These women who want to be, you know what I'm saying, who abuse their power. We've heard over plenty of years, from the K. Michelle's to everybody, about how Nicki Minaj, about how she basically abuses her power. So, my thing is, you know, your man already had pled guilty about basically not registering as a sex offender. You willing to do that? What else you willing to do? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all think I'm tripping? Y'all let me know. Let me know what city y'all from. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Hit that notification bell right there. Let me know what y'all think, man. We out, baby. Blah.
Subscribe to my channel.